Wasl Tower is a key project for us because it's in an incredible, beautiful, interesting and dense part of a city, Dubai. With its height, it's not as high as all the other towers, but it's 300 meters high. You can see it from everywhere. It's recognizable, it's having its own character, and it's having a concept what is totally new.
Dubai has a specific momentum actually now, where the aspects of not just development but the maturing of the city is very important. Dubai grows at a significant rate, and how can UNS, as a boutique kind of beyond the brief thinking firm, think of how can we actually help Dubai to take that next step?
So I think the cultural integration of coming up with a new icon that tells a new story, sustainability, but also that transforming into a building that everybody recognizes as something really new on the skyline.
It's not so that you look at a facade or a building with 4 facades, I should say, but you see a building with 1,000 facades while you move along it. It does have so many expressions.
A tower that would be visible from 360 degrees. That's the uniqueness of talking to the city. This tower is part of the infrastructure of the city.
We are next to the Burj Khalifa. It's one of the tallest buildings in the world, which means that you need to set something next to it which can compete with it and in the same way collaborate with it.
The impact, of course, of the residents and the visitors really goes into this human experience. How do we experience the building? And we really try to incorporate that in not only, of course, the aesthetics, it's a beautiful building, but also how we move through the building.
So the challenge with the Wasl Tower was to organize multiple experiences because it caters to different user groups. We have in the building offices, we have a hotel component as well as service apartments. And there are big public programs that is positioned quite strategically within the tower.
So Wasl as a client became very integral in actually allowing us to experiment with a different programmatic mix, which led to kind of an integration of the tower plugging into the existing network system of the major metro line that runs right by there with a connecting bridge that goes over Sheikh Zayed Road, and just really kind of networking the property as a whole to the local system.
The framework of the building is flexible in the way that it's future-proof. So therefore, the span within the building is quite big. There are no columns obstructing. And therefore the building itself can be repurposed over a period of time.
So whenever you build a tower in Dubai, one of the passive sustainability strategies that you want to take a look at, how you shape the form of the tower, but also how you shield from the incident heat gain or the solar incident heat gain that actually permeates on the facade system of the building. One way we took a look at doing that was actually to take the southernmost facade and actually stretch it around a majority of the building as possible.
The reason why this project is unique is because it's the world's tallest ceramic tower. We did, of course, endless research on the context and external factors on how, in a climate like this had to be done, because you know the heat load can go up even beyond 50 degrees on these facades.
And then clad the facade with kind of a heat shield, which we saw fit for the ceramic tiles that are actually shielding the incident heat from that facade system. That lowers all kinds of things like MEP and different internal cooling loads on the building. So the form of the tower being as round as it is, the wind that actually impacts most towers in Dubai is quite heavy. And that wind actually will flow through the perforated fins that are actually surrounding the facade and expel the heat that has actually built up in the ceramic system itself. So in that way, we're using kind of a very local, kind of natural cooling system that's associated with the building as well.
The design process for Wasl Tower, we were in the position that we had a unique collaboration with the client. We had a versatile team internally, UNS, as well as our partner Werner Sobeck, whereby we could challenge each other on the design, the integration of structure, integration of facade, MEP. So sitting close to the client made us able to understand exactly what the client's ambition would be. And that was a hard one because the client did not work out the full brief.
So it was really like a call-up between us and the engineers, but also with the users, because the hotel operator, which is Mandarin Oriental, they also have quite high standards. So with them we did endless amount of puzzling, like what big program should be positioned where. But in the end, I think we all arrived to a point that, yeah, we feel proud of the outcome of it.
One of the ways that we like to convey a project forward through time at UNS is obviously because a lot of our projects last sometimes 10 years to 20 years. Wasl Tower being a 12-year running project, is we actually like to look at how that digital technology that you might integrate at the early onset of a project that helps you conceptualize a project, whether it's sustainability or capturing the 100-year preservation status of a building, how that actually morphs and changes throughout time. And then obviously technology, as you go over 10 years, drastically changes from one side to the other.
I believe Wasl Tower embodies the vision and ambition of Dubai on various aspects. Of course, Dubai is a driver of innovation, a driver of economic success. And Wasl Tower really contributes to that by introducing new ways of thinking about stacking program and creating a city within a city.
Well, I think Wasl Tower will have an impact on the international scale of the skyline of Dubai. It's not only about the fact that you can see the building, it's actually about the brand Dubai and where it stands for. It's an inspiration for the region because it's a local, culturally local building. It's different than what you see in the US or in Europe. So it will inspire the architecture students, the architects. It's different because it's sustainable. It's one of the largest sustainable buildings in the Middle East, which will inspire the engineers. It will inspire the community.
We think Wasl Tower can really rethink the way how we treat real estate actually in Dubai and contributing back as a gift to the city.
In a way, this is also a prototype project for the future. You know, this is what is beautiful about the project, where so many good ambitions come together. And don't forget, we have not designed this project alone, or made this project alone, I should say. But all the specialists involved from the client side, from our side, and from many other sides, this project became a project whereby everyone believed in the full philosophy of this project, and that for that reason makes it for me as a key project within UNS philosophy, so that it becomes a prototype project for many other things to do in the future.